What if your dream of getting a U.S. green card became much harder simply because of where you were born? In 2025, the United States is considering stricter immigration policies, enhanced security screenings, and changes that could affect applicants from several countries. While no official list confirms that any country has lost green card access, experts believe some nations could face tighter restrictions due to security concerns, visa fraud, diplomatic tensions, or immigration compliance issues. For thousands of families hoping to build a new life in America, these changes could mean longer waiting times, additional background checks, or even fewer opportunities to qualify. In today's video, we're counting down 7 Asian countries that could face greater challenges in accessing U.S. green cards if proposed immigration measures become reality. Make sure you watch until the end because the number 1 country may surprise you. Let's begin. Number 7, Bangladesh. Bangladesh has long been one of South Asia's largest sources of immigrants to the United States. Every year, thousands of Bangladeshis apply for employment-based visas, family sponsorships, and the diversity visa lottery. However, U.S. immigration officials have increased their focus on document verification and identity screening in recent years. One concern involves fraudulent documentation submitted by a small number of applicants. While the overwhelming majority of Bangladeshi immigrants follow legal procedures, isolated fraud cases have led immigration officers to apply more detailed reviews. If future immigration reforms tighten background investigations even further, Bangladeshi applicants could experience longer processing times before green card approval. This doesn't mean lawful applicants will be denied automatically. Instead, applicants may need additional evidence proving employment history, educational qualifications, financial records, and family relationships. For honest applicants, preparation and accurate documentation remain the best way to avoid unnecessary delays. Number 6, Pakistan. Pakistan has a large community living across the United States, contributing significantly to healthcare, engineering, technology, and education. Yet immigration experts note that applicants from Pakistan sometimes undergo additional administrative processing because of complex security screening procedures. Future policy changes focusing on national security could increase these background checks even further. Potential applicants may face longer interviews, additional requests for supporting documents, and extended verification periods before permanent residency decisions are finalized. It's important to emphasize that these measures would not represent a blanket ban on Pakistani immigrants. Instead, they would reflect more detailed case-by-case evaluations designed to verify identity, travel history, and eligibility under U.S. immigration law. For skilled workers and family-sponsored immigrants, maintaining complete and accurate documentation will remain essential. China has long been one of the largest sources of immigrants, international students, and highly skilled professionals entering the United States. Thousands of Chinese nationals apply for employment-based green cards each year, particularly in technology, engineering, healthcare, and scientific research. However, in recent years, U.S.-China relations have become increasingly tense due to trade disputes, national security concerns, and competition over advanced technologies. As a result, some immigration applications connected to sensitive research fields or government-funded institutions have received greater scrutiny. If stricter immigration measures are introduced in 2025, some Chinese applicants could face more extensive background investigations before receiving permanent residency. Immigration officers may request additional documentation regarding employment history, research activities, or previous affiliations. This does not mean Chinese citizens are being barred from obtaining green cards. The vast majority of applicants continue to qualify through legal immigration channels. However, processing times for some cases may become longer if additional reviews are required. Experts advise applicants to maintain complete documentation, provide accurate information, and be prepared for more detailed security checks where applicable. For years, Iranian nationals have faced unique immigration challenges because of broader U.S. sanctions and diplomatic tensions between the two countries. Although many Iranians legally immigrate to the United States through family sponsorship, employment opportunities, or humanitarian programs, immigration cases often involve additional security screening compared with applicants from many other countries. Recent discussions about strengthening national security procedures have raised concerns that future applicants could experience even longer processing periods if new immigration policies are adopted. These measures would not automatically prevent qualified Iranian applicants from receiving green cards. Instead, authorities may conduct more detailed reviews of travel history, supporting documents, and eligibility requirements before making a final decision. Immigration attorneys emphasize that every application is reviewed individually under U.S. immigration law, and honest applicants who satisfy all legal requirements continue to have pathways toward permanent residency. Following the events of recent years, thousands of Afghan nationals have sought protection or permanent residence in the United States through humanitarian programs, family reunification, and special immigrant visa pathways. Because of changing geopolitical conditions and ongoing security concerns, immigration processing for Afghan applicants has become increasingly complex. If future immigration reforms introduce stricter screening procedures, some Afghan applicants could face additional document verification, extended security reviews, or longer waiting periods before receiving green card approval. These challenges are largely connected to identity verification, background investigations, and administrative processing rather than a complete loss of eligibility. For many Afghan families hoping to reunite with relatives already living in the United States, any increase in processing times could have significant emotional and financial consequences. For more than a decade, Syria has remained one of the most closely monitored countries in U.S. immigration policy. Because of ongoing conflict, national security concerns, and sanctions, Syrian applicants have often experienced extensive background checks and longer processing times than applicants from many other countries. Many Syrians legally pursue U.S. permanent residency through family sponsorship, refugee resettlement, or humanitarian pathways. These legal routes remain available, but every application is subject to strict eligibility requirements and multiple security reviews. If future immigration policies become even more restrictive, applicants from Syria could experience additional delays before green card decisions are made. Immigration officers may require more extensive identity verification, travel history reviews, and supporting documentation. However, it is important to understand that there is no official announcement stating that Syrian citizens have lost access to U.S. green cards. Any future changes would depend on laws, executive actions, and official government policy. For applicants, the best approach remains following legal procedures, submitting complete documentation, and staying informed through official U.S. immigration updates. Number 1. Iran. Iran has consistently been one of the countries most affected by changing U.S. immigration policies because of long-standing diplomatic tensions, sanctions, and national security considerations. Although thousands of Iranian nationals have successfully obtained U.S. green cards through family-based and employment-based immigration, their applications often receive additional administrative processing compared with many other nationalities. Recent immigration policy discussions have once again raised questions about whether future reforms could introduce even stricter security reviews for applicants from countries considered high risk from a national security perspective. If those proposals become official policy, Iranian applicants could face longer waiting periods, more extensive background investigations, and additional requests for supporting documents before permanent residency is approved. Even so, there is currently no confirmed U.S. government policy stating that Iranian citizens have lost green card eligibility. Individual applications continue to be reviewed under existing immigration laws. For many applicants, preparation, transparency, and compliance with immigration requirements remain the most effective way to improve the chances of a successful outcome. Final thoughts. As we've seen throughout this countdown, Discussions about stricter U.S. immigration policies have created uncertainty for applicants from several Asian countries. But it's important to separate confirmed government policy from media reports and policy proposals. At the time of this video, there is no official list of 7 Asian countries that have lost access to U.S. green cards. What exists are ongoing debates, proposed reforms, and reports suggesting that applicants from some countries could face increased scrutiny, longer processing times, or additional security checks if future policies are adopted. Immigration law can change quickly, so anyone planning to apply for a U.S. green card should rely on official government information and, when necessary, seek advice from a qualified immigration attorney. The key takeaway is simple: stronger documentation, honest applications, and staying informed are more important than ever. Outro: what do you think about these possible immigration changes? Do you believe stricter screening will improve national security? Or could it make legal immigration more difficult for qualified applicants? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates on immigration, visas, work opportunities, and global travel news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.